going up. No repo? We can do repo. We can do repo for sure. Just discussing other stuff, right? But yeah, we can do repo tonight. It's our one repo night for the week. Beta City's available. I'm available. Cubs available. Finish issue round. So you though. Then yes. I mean, that was Cub's original name. Have you all forgotten? You got used to Primo Cub? Now it's a very long name. He was always Primo Cub too. It's his name on Steam, so I'm used to it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think Ray wants to get nuked. I think it's just you and Zabes that want to get nuked. Everybody else is maybe we'll put you in jail. It's true, she will. It's true. Wait a minute, my ship is too big. She's pointing at literally nothing. Shep. Is that better? There we go. Let's see. New sand biome for peak Monday. Nice. Desert biome. I wish that you could choose from randomized maps or a set of maps instead of what they have, which is just oh, you get a new map in X amount of time. It'll be there. I mean, we don't know Cub because they're too shy. If they told you, they would. There's a poll going right now if you want to vote. I bet you can't keep getting away with it. Another 3-pound sale on pork roast. It must be pork season. They're just out there, you know, harvesting the pork off the trees, Ellie. I guess you're gonna need a little bit more pork for the week. Just gonna have to, you know, deal with some more deliciousness for the week. What a shame, honestly. Pork season? I haven't heard that name. You know what? Walking it down. Hola, Zenry. And out here collecting all the meats, as one should. Especially when priced very well at 3 pounds a sale? 3 pounds a sale? What the fuck? $3 a pound for sale. ESL. Listen, ESL. It gets twisted sometimes. So fair warning, I woke up with pain today, and while I'm dealing with it and we'll be fine, there may be a repeat of how the small 4-person session a few weeks ago. Understood. Understood. It is on us to how we behave. I am gonna put on my referee shirt and blow the whistle and call timeout on maybe slightly less store shenanigans. Just let us buy our things, and then by all means, fucking kill each other everywhere else. But we have to all match the vibe. We have to come together and match each other's vibe and have fun. But yeah, okay, polls are up. Let's get going. Let's load up the colony. This is the same colony. This is the grav ship number 2, the GS Carne Asada. They have not asada or carne just yet. They might catch up to me eventually. So I have to walk into pits too. Yes, at full speed. Hola, Zara. Good evening. But yeah, in regards to 14 news, I did in fact finish all my gear. I'm fully max melded. The last 2 melts, I had a lot of luck. I felt good. Normally, I besmirch the name of whoever came up with material melding as a system. And I was like, alright, this is pretty good. I get to have Brady and Franco get a big inheritance of material. Yay! The last 2 materials took 56 and 71 attempts. So, not so much with the inheriting a lot of those particular materials. But there are other materials there still. Get all your crafter tools made. Only gatherer stuff is left. Very nice. Good progress. Yeah, I've been crafting non-stop. I've been making stuff for April's mom. So April's mom will have. She needs to collect more things, but I'm slowly combining the things for her. Picture a cat eating material. You're just nom 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 nom. Yup. Freaking hungry cat chewed up my material. Oh right, we're in the snow zone. Literally fucking cat eating my material. Thank you for the biddies, Bobby. Are you guys talking about how poor April is at the same time? No. No. We haven't approached that subject then. Alright, oh that's right, all of our animals are freezing to death. We lost Radicus Prime the 5th last week to freezing temperatures. I have to buy more tomats on your alt before I log. Oof. Oof. If you need help making stuff, let me know. Did someone say ratsicles? Well, I mean, it's feeling that way. I might have to make an indoor area for the animals to live in because they out here, to be fair, there's a lot of fucking wild animals here. This was last week. I don't recognize any of this. Do I get live? Yeah, no, you did well. You actually. So, hola Smithy. Okay, I'm still alive. Yay! I'm glad. So we had a quest come up where we had a boss fight with a unique weapon, and so we're okay, cool. We worked our way over here and we fought the boss. It wasn't all that difficult. We beat them up. Allie got a super unique sniper rifle that has 4 times as much damage as her base sniper rifle, so she has that. So we got the boss battle done. We are, however, very far north, and it is very cold up here. As you can see, it's 11 below, so we're starting to lose a lot of our animals, unfortunately. So I might have to bring them inside, but the problem is we got too many fucking animals. Hola, Iggy. Here you go. I'll give you a daily fact. This fact brought to you. Space waste can stay in orbit for centuries so long as it's above the Earth's atmosphere. So far, the biggest and oldest surviving man-made debris is a piece of the American Vanguard 1, launched in 1958. There you go. That's a fact. We have trash in space. Humanity's footprint. I'll give you a daily affirmation as well, Iggy. My middle finger salutes you. Wow! That's kind of rude. I'm not giving Iggy the bird. I mean, it looks right there. I'm not making it up, look. Listen, it's not my fault the calendar's being sassy. Here you go, Iggy. Mira, baguette chiquitito. Hola, Lemon. Do you like my tiny baguette? What's left of it? Hope you enjoyed your day off. Baguetito. Getting help making the damn system. No, it's fine. Franco, it's easy enough for me to make him. Like, it's super easy. Especially since I upgraded to the new stuff. It's very good. My set of gear is destroying, not like literally, but like metaphorically destroying the shit out of all the gear. So, yep, easy enough to do. Can someone tell me why Mafia Adults Country has a tag on it that says similar to games you play Final Fantasy 16? Incest? Too many animals or such thing? I mean, we're about to find out right now. I think chat might have warmed the plan. Let's find out. Hey, Beta's about to nuke Beta! Beta's about to nuke Beta. No, Beta's stuck inside. Unless one lands on the inside there. Beta almost murdered Beta again. Let's see, baguetito and a toot, one little toot. I'm glad you're doing well though, Smoothie. It's good to see you. Hopefully you had a good week. Let's see, did someone say Titan? That was a good fight. I like that a lot. Bombardment from space, thanks chat. Bombardment from space, thanks chat. Sheep have joined. We have sheep. Yay. Ew. Thank you for the farm animals chat. Let's see. Thank you for the sauna. Appreciate that. I would have to make a sauna for them to begin with, but I will work on that. We can do something about that. Thank you for the singular rat alley. I will. You know what? Where the fuck did it go? Holy shit, that was fast. Here's what I will do. Rat 2. This is Radicus Prime the 5th? Are we 5 or 6? Hello, Zaris. I think 6th. Then this one, Garnet. Are you sending me another colonist? They set them on fire. I'm not gonna set them on fire. They want the desire to leave. I will make it so that Radicus Prime the 6th may live. Where am I looking at? So there's no heaters there. There's a heater, so it's 21 degrees here. Okay, so heaters are gonna work. We just need more of them. Okay. You know what? Let me see. I can't make heaters. Son of a bitch. I haven't. Oh, that's one. Temperatures. Oh, look, heaters. Let's start warming up the joint, shall we? Okay, so it's 6 below here. Okay, and then we'll call this the Chosen Few. Where are they? Shit. Shit. One of the alley alligators. Should have come with a walrus. A Zabe's bear. What else do we have here? No, not a panther. Okay, those lucky few. Expand allowed area. There, they can go there. Sentience catalyst, thank you very much. We will apply sentience to Radicus Prime. Oh, look, Radicus Prime knows that Fraggle Rock is in days because they're uncomfortable. I'm insane. Thank you for the nigiri. Get it? Oh, look at oh, that looks actually pretty good. I'd eat that. Thank you, thank you. Oh, maki rolls too. Oh, we going for sushi today. Let's go there. Got the maki rolls. Thank you for the colonist Zeros. Thank you for the heaters, Emery. If only I had not paused the game and had looked. So she come on Friday. Let's fucking go. Let's get the sushi. But yeah, so our colony ship still lives on, thankfully. We're doing well-ish for ourselves. I am going to be leaving a lot of these colonists behind here, but we built a grav anchor, so that means that we can actually come back. They're not dead. They're going to be their own colony out here, while the ship is up top, up in space. I got some yaks joined. Thank you, Chav, for the yaks. Thank you. Okay, how is this going over here? So Radicus Prime is slowly working their way through. Yep, another animal died. I think of the psychic suit. Pulse array. What do we got going on over here? Flindorn's already eating eating away. A combat supplier from the coalition of Orom is approaching. They are a combat supplier. They will hang around the colony for some time before leaving. You can attack them. This will anger their faction. Let us sell to the anarchist. Sounds like a good time. Abandoned Garnet. No, Garnet's not going to be abandoned. They're going to have a place to hang out here. Because this is... I can't have this on a ship. There's no way you can have a ship big enough. It would be the size of that map. So... when we get an excess of colonists, they're going to go upstate to the colony. Yep, upstate to the colony. Yeah. Listen, you said you needed heaters. It's true, I did, Zami. Thank you very much. We have heaters in the 17 below. Zaves has died. Malnutrition. Well, maybe they should eat the fucking hay. Also, I can't grow anything. Thank you for the heaters, Allie. Maybe they should be eating their hay. I don't want the bathrooms to be frozen solid, so we'll put this right there. Who likes going to the bathroom in this level of cold? Alright, so that area is heated, that area is heated. That has to stay frozen because that's our thing. Alright, so everywhere else that needs heat has heat. Thank you for the kibble, Beta. Okay, what can we actually get rid of here? Just sold my heart. Do you need anything for your bots before I fire up a game? I don't think so at this point. I'm slowly building up to the next phase. So I don't think at this point that I do. I could be wrong though. But at this point, no, nothing I can think of. The beam gun of agony. I can't sell the beam gun of agony. Okay, I think we're good there. Return triggered heat wave. Thanks, Jeff, for the heat wave. Thank you for Architect Arms, Iggy. Let's get you your arms in your body right now. It is 20 degrees in here, but nobody wants to go inside the animal flaps. Let me see, what's going on here? What is this? Thank you for the sterilizing stomach as well. Fair. And a bionic spine. Alright, he's going for the full-on transformation here. And one detoxifier lung. Okay. Iggy coming to the hospital near you. Solo, are you gonna go bid on a large and cause another disturbance in the Twitch force? No, I'm gonna stay in the current house and cause a disturbance in the Twitch force. No good plots available. There's nothing really that I think would be a nice upgrade for the FC. So we stay there until something nice and new and shiny appears. A lot of the good houses are just straight up accounted for, which is why I made that choice anyway, because it felt like goodbye 20 million Gil. Ooh, are you bidding on a medium again? Best of luck, Ali. Which one are you bidding on? Which area? But hopefully you get it. Detoxifier lung for Iggy. I can speak. The left lung. Right, you also had that one, what's it called? sterilizing stomach and a spine. There we go. Best of luck. Let's see who's... Nope. Can't be a doctor there. Okay. Wait, I think that's okay, right? Actually, skill 16. That's pretty good. In the Twitch Force analogy, is Solo a Jedi or a Sith? Depends on who you ask. I've always played Jedi, so I would assume it'd be along those lines. Another lung for Iggy. Another lung. Let's go. You've heard of first detoxifier lung. What about second detoxifier lung? What did I give you? I gave you a left lung. Let's give you the right lung. There you go. Hola, Jade. You can take 2 lungs, yes. That's fair. I do hope I win this medium. Imperium, one of the neighbors' name is Deca. Deca, like it was meant to be, Allie. That was meant to be. Imagine dealing in absolutes. Imagine. Thanks for heating up everything else, chat. It's a heat wave. It's 4 degrees. Alright, so animals. Is ship for the ship, no more crows. Is outside of the ship, I believe, right? Is that gonna cause them all to move in, or no? No, they can move in freely. It's just they're just being difficult, I guess. Let's see what the animals do. No, they're trying to move inside where it's warmer and there's food. I'll say RDR2 is probably one of your top 5 games of all time, and I highly recommend it to anyone. There you go. Sweltering temperatures, sweltering. We lost an elephant due to malnutrition. I mean, there's food inside, you dinguses. Go eat. Look at that ram's already eating. They've been there for a day and they're already eating all that hay. Unfortunately, yeah, we can't make a sauna for them. It wouldn't keep them very warm, unfortunately. Alright, Iggy's already over here in the hospital, getting ready for surgery. Yeah, we're just gonna lose a bunch of animals here, and that's okay. It's fine. Poog animals. What is this? This is ancient chem barrel pallet. A stack of rusted barrels on a decayed pallet. Any valuable fuel leaked out ages ago. Can I destroy that then? Let's find out. Where's Wolfie at? Wolfie. Oh, they can just be deconstructed. Never mind. I was gonna have Wolfie go in there and do the thing. All those ADHD animals doing the forgot to eat thing. They kind of are. Contains unknown. Open. What's inside? What's the worst that can be inside these ancient chem fuel canisters? Honestly. Okay, so we're building the kitchen up here. So again, the general idea was we would leave, I don't know, half the damn colony here because a lot of them can't do anything. They're thrown in there and then left behind. And so they can live here. They can grow food. They can do their thing here. And then I'll take the colonists that are looked after and actually put them to use moving around and about in space all over the planet. Maybe check where your kibble went because it seems like it's mostly of the eat needed are dropping because of starvation instead of the cold. Yeah. I mean, it's right there. There's kibble. So I did at least do that. Let's see. What is this? Hidden Mechanitor Base. You've learned of an ancient complex nearby that contains the remains of a long-dead Mechanitor. Mechanitors can create, control, and manipulate mechanoids for work and combat. If you can break into the complex and collect the Mechanitor's corpse, you can extract their mech link and turn one of your own colonists into a Mechanitor. Be warned, these kinds of structures can contain a variety of threats, and your activity at the complex might draw unwanted attention. Drive safe, Jade. Drive safe. We'll talk to you soon. So is the kibble being put in the pen? Huh? Yeah, it's being put out there where they are. They're just not eating it for whatever reason. I can't, like, it's like Beta's bot there. I literally can't make this jackass work no matter what. I've gone through all the settings and it's just not doing anything. I mean, Shirakumo listened at least. Fix your babies? I can't fix your babies. Your babies don't want to listen to what I'm telling them to do. Alright, Iggy, your surgeries are going in now. Let's see. So far, you have 1 Architect arm. Congratulations. Oh, Dark Smack locked himself in. Sweet Jesus, Dark Smack. Boss makes $1, I make a dime, so I don't clean Solo's ship during RimWorld time. That's fair. Dark Smack is locked inside the room with the grav anchor. That's incredibly unfortunate. Alright, a squirrel died, so it's not just malnutrition, it's just there's the animals desire not to live on this world apparently. Pawns are just smart, they are. Well, they try to be. Alright, let's warm up this hallway here. Which we should be doing. Okay, I mean, they are moving along, so that is something. They are making progress. It's just these dudes out here that don't listen. And don't eat their thousands and thousands of things. And this is a hayloft, right? This isn't like storage, this is a hayloft. This feeds the animals. They can come in here and eat. They're just not doing it. Even though they're free to move in and out as they so desire. So I don't know. Hola, Wolfie. Have your vengeance on what? On whom? On why? ¿Por qué, Wolfie? You're still alive? You are still alive. Alright, well, Narche's still cooking away. Beta's wilding. The captain of the ship isn't on board. His creations are running amok. The walrus just perished. But generally, the entire premise of what I'm trying to do here is get this base set up so that way we can take off and go elsewhere and maybe go up into space itself again. But in order to do that, Wolfie's doing surgeries on Iggy. Because this is not manageable for this type of playthrough. What are we researching? Deep wells, okay. Yeah, Wolfie, you're still alive. Alright, we can make deep wells, so that's a good thing. Researching what else? Power washers, smart toilets, fire suppression, saunas, septic tanks, geothermal heating. What's geothermal heating do specifically? Geothermal heater. You use geothermal heat to heat hot water tanks and radiators. That doesn't really do much, okay. Code still? Well, he can't move. Let's see. Extract and sublimate volatile ices trapped beneath asteroid regolith. Okay, that's a word. I don't know what it means. Fire suppression. So we're good here on this end, I think, for now, for the basics. I have an idea why my bots won't charge. Try putting a door on the outside directly into the room instead of having them weave through the whole ship. Do you think that they're just not, they're out of range of you, therefore they're not operating properly? Septic tanks seem useful for flying RV. You're not wrong, Kailasa. You're not wrong. However, this flying RV is generally doing okay for itself. We have space toilets. We can do space water, but we're not there just yet. We're not quite. I think their pathing is stupid and they can't get back to the charging stations. The charging station is literally right below it. Charging stations are right here. It's right here. I like Highlights. I hope you had a good week. It just means the music is a little loud in relation to solo. It might be. I did just reinstall Windows, so any feedback on anything is yes, please. So pathing is really stupid. Yes, it's not EverQuest levels of pathing, but it is. The pathing is a little wonky. I do keep constantly putting it back at the charger, and it charges like, yay, charge, and then it just fucks off. See, yeah, I got a full charge, and then it goes over here. It's going over here. Yeah. Okay, it's going over here. It's going over here, and now it's fucked. No, never mind. It's back up. Let's have the Roomba out the airlock. I think what it might be is that it's too far away from Beta. Beta's range. They're connected to the Mechanitor. So the Mechanitor is working out in fucking Narnia. Maybe it's just breaking down. Did I make Brother proud? I think you did. Let's see. You've installed his one lung and both arms. So far, yes. Where's Beta at? Beta is way down here. The problem this whole time has been Beta's parental neglect. Yes. Also, it's just I can make things that let them operate elsewhere, further away, so maybe that'll work. So let's see, I don't think there's any way to increase Mechanitor range. I can set up towers is what I can do, Beta. Where is it? Is it under, it's under one of your basic mech tech? No. Standard mech tech. I can make bandwidth back? A back will contain bandwidth expansion, computer, and antenna. It can increase the Mechanitor's maximum total bandwidth. Now, bandwidth is just how many you can take, right? Mech band antenna. A mech band signaling device. When activated, it puts out a powerful mech signal pulse, which will attract an ultra-heavy feral mechanoid to attack with its escorts. No, thank you. I don't want that. But there is an item. Is it under more advanced mech tech? High mech tech. It's not there. Ultra mech tech? No, these are just mechs, but there is an item. I swear to you, there is a thing. Hola, Fanny, thank you for the raid. Welcome on here. Right over and yourselves over fitting time. There's a follow button in the chat there. Fitting streams Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Hopefully you enjoyed your playthrough of Clear Obscure Expedition 33. If you hit the follow button, see what she plays next. Welcome on here, everybody. We're playing some RimWorld today. This is RimWorld, the RimConnect. RimConnect is an extension that works through Twitch that allows you to add things into my game, because the game doesn't normally play like this. You don't normally have this many pawns, this many animals, this many anything really. RimWorld is about building a base and surviving, and hopefully you don't die. Usually you die though. Usually you do eat shit and die. That's the nature of RimWorld. So I found something, I don't know what it does, and sent it. Let's see. The mech booster. That might be what I was thinking about. Yeah, this is it. These are the mech boosters. A remote energy and computation enhancement device. Any friendly mechanoids in its effect radius will move and work faster. I think that's what I was thinking about. The thing is, these things are huge, so I don't know where to put it. Where should I put this? Geometries, doing the thing over there. We'll put it there for now, see if it works. Control sublinks for beta. Let's get you those three. I think it's your bandwidth though. I think it's literally just them being too far away. Mechanoid or transponder. A transponder microorgan that connects a mechanosaur to a mechanoid even over a great distance. Ooh, mechanosaurs are capable of controlling any mechanoids using a mix of psychic and electromagnetic signals. Decrypting a transponder will allow you to pinpoint the location of the last mechanosaur who controlled the mechanoid. Fuck it, let's see what happens. Let's use it. Mecha station processor. Oh. You're already max level, so that won't work anymore. Unfortunately. Where is Gamba? I think I'm not sure we're gonna do balling this week because I don't think my batteries are charged. Not my batteries, the gun's batteries. So obviously we will give you more balls as recompense for your being distraught that I don't get shot with balls this week. Apologies. The gun was that's pretty much the gun right now. That's pretty much the gun right now. So that is the perils of rechargeable batteries. Is sometimes they're working, and then you wait a whole week, and then nada. Yay! So apologies. That's on me. We will get it to work next week. All this is telling me is that beta has to be locked in the ship. Maybe. So it's still 14 below out, but you did melt all the snow. Okay, what are we doing here? Iggy, your surgeries are... You see, you have everything but your bionic spine and your right lung. Getting to it. You'd love to see it. Alright, so this place is now warm. That's fine. It's what we want for this place. So yeah, so essentially there's a new DLC for this game out. You get a colony. As per usual, you start off with like 3 pawns and then you go out. We have a spaceship. Our spaceship is it's trying its best, but it's struggling. But we're moving from spot to spot. We are being constantly chased by mechanoids, machines that found out about us, and so they're not very happy with us at the moment. But we're trying our best to stay away from them. And yeah, we're doing a pretty good job so far. But we are looking to make multiple bases. And so this is going to be Site B, where we leave a lot of these pawns behind. The colony of derelict pawns, as it were. You have more than enough intellect, Beta. Did that do anything? Nope, it's still pretty much down. Scheme is insane. I took it on the easy mode to learn it, and my 3 people got wiped out by a mad turkey before they got started. I'm so sorry, Denali. Yeah, that sounds about right. RimWorld is brutal. It's very, very brutal. It catches you, especially depends on what you start as, right? If you start off with like Randy Random, it's pretty severe. I had one colony where I started off stream where I didn't have RimConnect, and I had a Mechanosaur, so it was just me and my machines, and we were doing well for ourselves. And then some random person came by with a knife and killed my colonists and my machines and ended my game then and there. So, you know, it's sometimes, obviously this is different from the base game because of RimConnect. You normally don't have this many pawns, this many animals, this many anything, because that's just how RimWorld is. It's a slower game. But when you add chat into it, it sort of expedites some facets of it and slows down others. So it's a different and interesting way to play the game besides the traditional way. Hola Rosa, how many bees are there at Site B? Well, there are 3 here, Freddy, but we killed the 3 wasps. 5 wasps, because they kept attacking us. Let's see what I can do here for this. Hola Rosa, sí, was grabbing food and missed the raid. Welcome on in, Rosa. Solo is there. Any friend game still going? Because I nap for hours. Yes, we'll be doing repo tonight. I won't cash out this week. Yeah, we should be doing some repo tonight, I believe. So we can get in there and play around. Thank you for the potato. Thank you. Thank you for the 69 potatoes smoothie. Nice. Thanks to Hamu, Geometry has experienced an inspiration. All right, recruitment. Good. We don't have prisoners. Thank you for the wasp traps, Freddy. These will help our colony for sure. Site B will be the the protected colony. We'll put these at each door. That way, in case anybody tries anything, Brady can protect them. I can't believe Brady's trying to get the Protestants. I mean, we got bees here. That's all I know. We put out the wasps. The wasps do work. Yeah. Oh, there's some right here already. Nice. Brady's wasps are already all over it. Very, very nice. We need to build a proper door there, not just with this, whatever this is. So put that there. The wasp distribution system has worked, and I think we got most of our wasps in there. No, there's some more over here. The only problem with this area is, again, it's a frozen tundra, so that's kind of unfortunate. It do be very, very, very cold up here, but we've set up a means of taking care of that. So ideally, let's get that hay over here. The music just died. Brady, did you get my last message about all the stuff in tab 4? I may have sent some wasps too. Listen, hey, look, more wasps. Thank you. Thank you, Smithy. Listen, the wasps are very good. There's actually a set of wasps that you spawn them and they will fly and explode on whatever they hit. Exploding on contact. You did okay. Just making sure you got mats. And then again, like I said, whatever's left over, Franco could definitely use as well, especially for his gathering set. Alright, let's build those. So again, we're trying to create a perimeter here. This was like a military base. We came across it. There was a quest for it. And so it seems like a bit of a waste to not use it here. But so some of the animals are eating, it's just some of them aren't. And I can't for the life of me figure out why. What does Allie... Food is the amount of nutrition a creature has consumed recently. If it is at 0, a creature will become increasingly malnourished and eventually die. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? You know, we're gonna chalk that up to nature. Something process of something. Oh, so let's see. So they're unrestricted. They belong to beta. I can choose the mech colors. Oh my god, beta, what color do you want? Green. Teal. Turquoise. Teal or green? Yeah. Wasp in this economy? Yes. Free range wasps. What does it mean by work mode recharge? So you click on them. Their work mode is alright, let's see, what about this? Okay. So they spawn set to charge and not to work. Good eyeball, Ray. That's what it was there. They normally spawn willing to work. Not this time, apparently. All right, Beta, bots are back on the menu. What do you want? Where is it? I don't think we want advanced fabrication yet. We can't get much out of that. Also, we need research bench facilities, multi-analyzer, which we have. But this place is going to need the ability to process, what's it called? All of the toxic waste from bot creation. Where is it? Hospital beds. So we don't have the basics like hospital beds and all that, which is kind of wild. Waste pack atomizer right there. Figured out why the bots weren't doing their thing, so more bots is viable again. He asked what you were. Yeah, so it was. They spawned set to constantly recharge instead of constantly working. So that's unfortunate. Let's see. Advanced fabrication required. We have the bench for this, right? We need a multi-analyzer and a nanostructuring chip. Okay. A multi-analyzer right there. Beta study the thing. Encrypt that transponder. Beta. Do we have advanced or just basic? At this point we have basic, but we're about to learn something else. Yeah, we can bump it to standard. That'll be fast to learn. That should be pretty quick for this. Ali has posted the Antonio birthday song. I'll watch it after stream. Good to know. Alright, beta. Oh, geometry is occupying the bench, so we can't do that yet. You don't know what it does to make a Cyclops? Gotcha. I will work towards a Cyclops for you. Oh, look, Lem's having some for sushi. Having those rolls. Hell yeah. But we do have more bedrooms now, so we are making a huge amount of progress. We have 4 jail cells. You know, just in case. I'm nomming. You are getting that food. Look how clean our ship is once the bots actually start fucking working. Imagine the bots actually working. Alright, let's go through the bills for this. Cremate corpses, we could do more with this. Add bill, add burn apparel. Do forever. Anything that is normal quality or worse gets creamed. That way this stuff here gets cleaned up and cleaned out. Why is there a fire foam popper in a bedroom? I feel like there's a reason for that. I just don't know what that reason is. We'll put the light bulb here in the kitchen area. Alright, let's make more chairs. Pawns fucking love chairs, by the way. So, friction burns. Alright, so the kitchen is started up. Tony, okay, let's see. Tony's asleep in the freezer, but he's not. He's okay. Let's make it colder in here. We also need areas for storage for here. To store the food. That's right, the foods. Yeah. So we'll get that there for food. We also need some meat racks. Meat hooks. We also need areas to cook, so again, the big thing here is production. We need a lot of production. Because they're gonna have to take care of themselves while I'm off in space. Okay. So they can do that real quick. This is our safety area. We need somewhere to create blocks. Why is Var being a weeb with his sushi body with the sushi body pillow? It's his emotional support space sushi body pillow. They don't have Uma Musume in this universe of RimWorld, so they have to do with what they got, which is, you know, they can really pick ovens, dude. You can definitely use those into the kitchen. Is there anything you need for the colony at this point? Probably just rations, because we got a lot of people. The usual, probably. Not much here. Medicine is probably a good thing. Specifically supplies, I don't think we need anything at this point. We're building up. Obviously, we're in a terrible spot for growing plants, but they're trying. Skill trainer shooting for Duke. Wait, is Duke? Yeah, you are there. You're right there. Let's go. Let's get you that. Right, those heaters, I think we're okay on heaters for now, so we can actually turn these into the last two into steel for this colony. I'm gonna have to leave a fair bit of this stuff behind, so that way this colony thrives and survives. The small sushi is a sushitito. What would a sushitote? Big sushi. Alright, so I think we're okay there in regards to that. So we need to find more of that particular rock type. We need more sandstone. The macaw died. Why? Where did the macaw die? So they're fine over here. We're just not getting enough hay over here. El Grande Raw Fish. How do you know that name? El Fisho, get it right. Okay, I mean, I think this zone can be undone. How do I do that? Zone. So that's ships. I can undo this. I need to undo this zone here. Clear allowed area. There we go. So they should wake up and go back out here with the rest of the animals. And should have plenty of stuff to do. Alright, good, it's cool. So our ship is something. Our ship is something for sure. But how to make it right? I need advanced. Gotcha. Those are pretty rare. But yeah, let's go out there and find some sandstone so that way they can keep on building here and making somewhere for them to live in. So this is going to be the hospital for them. Obviously, we want to knock out that door. We want actual sealed rooms there. We need a bigger well. Right in the huge water tower. We have a pumping station, we have water treatment, sewage outlets, deep water well. That's a pretty good. That is a sizable well right there. $10,000. All right, so I put it here. All right, so we'll put that well there. We'll be able to feed into our location here. And then, yeah, we'll be working here. Don't put it there. Put it here. Impossible. It would be too minuscule, too small. It wouldn't be enough. The root sandstone. I wish. Yeah, I mean, I wish it would dance its way over here. But I don't think this map has sandstone. It has a lot of slate and other stuff. This feels like such a good square. It's a very good square outside of the cold. The cold is pretty nasty. Like it was 21 below or something. So I suppose we can just do one room and then just use slate for everything else because you can't magically make a type of rock appear. You have what you have per map, and that's it. So, is this steel? This is steel. So this is just limestone. These black rocks are slate chunks. Got a bunch of jade there. So we just have to get it ourselves. Masterwork. Iggy has created a wooden dining chair masterwork. Good job, Iggy. Iggy has created a wooden dining chair masterwork. DJ Iggy's on a roll. Okay. Good job, Iggy. The architect himself. Not grab field extender. And for the volume, no volume, my gun, the batteries died on it, medic, so it would be the saddest little balls, which is my nickname, that would come out of there. So we didn't really bother trying to do it because it would suck. Haven't you had enough balls today, medic? Wow. Alright, we need somewhere to make rocks. Rocks and rocks and rocks. So I guess we can use this area here. We'll deconstruct that, and again, we'll just create an area for production. Stone cutting table somewhere around here. Butcher's table. Alright, we need butcher's tables. Stone cutting tables right there. Alright, we'll put that there, and then we'll make a couple of large storage units here, and then we'll have our rocks go there. Ideally, our animals... So we are growing grass, but again, these amount of animals is a lot of fucking animals. So we'll see what we can do there with that. Hey, sandstone! Thank you, Duke. Appreciate that. That'll help our flooring carry on. Right, we need pipes. Alright, so this is a small well. That's a small, so we need a pumping station for this. And water treatment. Okay, and then structures. We want to build. We want to protect it. All right, so they'll pump it there. It'll get treated here. It'll go in here, and then we have to pipe this into the actual bathrooms. Alright, the heat in here is fine, temperatures are nominal, our water is not moving because the pipes aren't connected to it, and there's nothing to actually move it into where we want it to. So we gotta get that set up as well. We also need power. Power is literally, oh, what the hell fuck was that? Something just blew up. I saw that. We also need somewhere to butcher animals that we get. Production. Butcher tables. Build. Add bill. Cook simple meals. Do forever. So a simple meal is just one of those. No, it's 10 of a product. A fine meal would be... What's the difference between a fine meal and a simple meal? The numbers are there. I see the numbers. It's just... Why would it be... Lavish meal is... Okay. Sure. Do forever. Marketing, I bet. Probably. What can we bake here? So this is gonna make bread. Okay, so aesthetic for now. Eventually we'll add more to that. Well, excuse me, you find Sir Bond. Am I in need of architect arm upgrades? Let me see, Wolfie. You have one architect leg. If you gave me parts last week, by the way, do let me know, and I will get your surgeries going. Power focus chip. Okay, beta. I just need these fucking nerds to stop using the research bench because you need one. One leg. The other one didn't go in, Wolfie. As you can, you kind of had issues last week. One more leg in the shopping list. There might have been a don't worry about it kind of situation. Where's the multi-analyzer? Alright, we'll leave that there. Are we repoing tonight? Yes, Medic. We will be repoing tonight, we so desire. I'm making a second... Thank you for the chips, Beta. Once we get the second area going here for the sciences, we'll see what we can do there. Alright, power. Power is going right through. They're all being powered. Pipes. Are the pipes going through? The pipes are going through. So water is collecting and quickly. Love that for us. We'll seal that off there. I mean, we'll put a door there. For access. What's going on, Legendary? Happy Friday, happy Friday. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. No, no, look, the poor snowman's head fell off the snowman. Well, I mean, they didn't need that, right? They're fine. They'll be okay. Might be a little late, but I'm totally done. Should be good. Should be good to go. We also need to set up fishing. Fish zone. Fish. Sustainable food for them beyond growing. Okay, go. I mean, I guess this would have been the easier one to fish in, but working too much all week, so I'm starting the weekend early. No, look, absolutely, I get it. When and as you can. Look, they're reading at the tables. Who needs medical treatment? Flindorn. What's wrong with Husbando? Husbando, tell me what's wrong. He's got asthma. He's frail and he can't hear. All right, we're gonna take Husbando down by the garden. I'm sure it'll be okay. Wolfie's tending to Flindorn's asthma. I'm not sure how you do that. What is it wrong with Flynn? Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. Architect arms for Wolfie. Let's go, Wolfie. Wolfie arms. Add arms. Architect arm. Architect arm. Yeah, I think I should cut your chest open trying to give you... trying to give you what you needed, Wolfie. I'm sorry. But we'll get those arms in ya. Okay, so once this gets done here, Beta, I'm gonna wake you up. Analyze it. I've never actually seen this game played. Yeah, so this is not the way the game is normally played, to be honest. The way it's normally played is a lot less pawns, a lot less everything, but because of RimConnect, which allows people to add things via the extension, they can add all kinds of things, including little pawns, and take care of themselves. Like, these are named after people in chat. Like, that's one of my mods, Beta. That's Zabes the Grizzly Bear dying. So again, stat check. Absolutely. Bowman, you also get 5 votes for our cooking stream. Let me know what you would like to vote for. Thank you again for those gift subs earlier in the week. But you get 5 votes. Where are you? There you are. There go your stats. Can you see it? Or is my stupid face in the way? There you go. You can see all your stats there. There's a lot of chaos to it. But it's every bit the Savage game. Like, you will definitely lose people. It will definitely come after you. The game, there is a create mode where you can just create and vibe and enjoy the music and do the thing. But I like a little bit of danger. Chat likes a little bit of danger, and we do tend to have colonies last us a month or maybe 2. But sometimes it'll get too front loaded, and the colony can just never get ahead of anything. So they usually do end up in a very nasty scenario. But that's just RimWorld. That's just part of parcel of this game. Got it? Okay. Alright, Beta, you unlock that. Beta went back to sleep. Who's already researching on the other bench? Zemri, wait, what the fuck? Zemri was studying at the other bench. Now he's over here at this one. Zemri's been studying at both benches. Wait, who's doing surgery? I hear that. Who's doing... Alright, Don Hater's doing surgeries. Do we want Don to be doing surgeries? Don is skill of 16. Alright, good luck, Wolfie. 5 for potatoes. Absolutely valid. Here goes, Zabes. Please don't let me show you my bagel. My bagel? What the fuck? My baguette. Here you go, look at it. It can be wielded as a weapon. It can be... Uh-oh. Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we turn it very slowly and get all the bread dust off of my... My baguette, please enjoy, yes. Just put it down very softly. Oh no! Well, Don failed on Wolfie. I'm sorry, Wolfie. Don Hater has failed in a minor way while operating on Wolfie. I'm sorry, Wolfie. Alright, we're gonna cancel your surgeries there. That way you don't get blasted. Hey, look, you only got a couple scratches. It could have been a lot worse. Your bleeding is only 87%. So, you know. Rip keyboard? No, kind of rip my mouse. More than anything else. Why did Don fail that? Wait, so let me see. I mean, I don't think wasters are bad. For cooking, animals, and artistry. There's nothing there about surgeries. I don't know. You're eating your baguette? Eat your baguette, Wolfie. I will get you an arm back. I will get you an arm and a leg once you're... What's this? A grav engine. Thank you for the grav engine. Oh, I can't destroy those. Okay. I'll install that over here, even though I can't use it. You know, spare grav engine here for anybody who wants it. I come back, I'm in a bad mood, and the first thing I see is you failing. You know, it'd be like that. It'd be like, I'm sorry you're in a bad mood though. Alright, butcher table, bills, butcher creatures. Do X times, do it forever. Forever. Okay, so that's going. The kitchen's going. We do need a recreation room, which will be this area right here. We also need to get them going on make any stone block. Do forever. We need blocks and lots of them because this colony is going to use them. For what? Don't ask questions. I don't know answers to yet. Storage. We need a couple of big wooden shelves. And then, yes, we'll get going there. We also need chairs for that as well because they want to sit while they work. Alright, how are we going on water? Alright, so the water is coming along nicely. Let me go through this. Architect leg for Wolfie. I'm sorry, Wolfie. We will get your architect legs and arms. This is a skill trainer medical for somebody. Thank you for the bionic heart. Medic, is that for your pond? I don't think you need a bionic heart, do you? I mean, you can use your high as a fucking kite, but I can give you a bionic heart if you like. Alright, skill trainer mining for Bowmay. Just get you that skill. Skill trainer crafting ×3 for Bowmay. Just get you those as well. Thank you for the grab engine, chat. Thanks to High Mood Smoothie, Blue Smoothie has experience and inspiration. They will more accurately, they will shoot more accurately for the next 8 days. Nice. Thank you for the 4 geese. Appreciate that. Welcome on in. And one skill trainer medical for Dawn. And a detoxifier. Oh, the detoxifier lung. Thank you. Definitely put that to use. I don't know that I have any more cores, do I? Just so I can see if I can. I don't think I do. Alright, so yeah, so they'll start actually building all this. That'll be nice. So we do need somewhere for them to hang out and vibe. This is where they eat. You're snatching your your goose and taking it over to the thing. One questionable gift, one useful gift. This is the way. This is the way. Absolutely. Let's reinstall this over here so they have somewhere to play the harpsichord and enjoy themselves. We'll also put that harp over here. I like how, oh look, Cub found a couple of sarcophagus to go and meditate at. I love that for you. Alright, I need to route the waste somewhere else. Oh, there's salmon. There's 20 salmon in that. I guess you can see how much fish is in a thing. How many fish are over here? There's bass. Okay, and thin ice. Okay, that's fine. Okay, hygiene. I don't want to do this. Go way north. Listen, I'm trying to be sneaky. See if this works. Akuma just joined my hunt, and it's punching Konga. Konga Lala. What is that? Who's KD? Thank you for the crows, Abes. KD's the human Ali just sent me. I actually saw them land. KD. Why do they have Molotovs? They spawn with Molotov cocktails and with extremely low expectations. I like them already. They got Molotovs and some food and low expectations. Carry on, KD. Okay, so we're starting to get this here, so that's good. And ideally, once the piping there is done, this will get done here. And then, are we going to be in a good place? Gosh, that's the water tank. Okay, I know what I'm looking. Where are we? Okay. But these red pipes should disappear as soon as the piping here is complete, which they're slowly working on. Tame them. I can tame them. I have a jail now. I couldn't do that before because I didn't have the jails for them. But now that I do have a jail, we can in fact go through the process of the Zaves' Jade Empire Center for Rehabilitation and Introduction to the Colony. Alright, so standard mech tech done. Yay! That was very fast. Summon War Queen possible. You can now build a mech band antenna which Mechanitor can use to summon a War Queen. If you defeat the War Queen, it will drop the following items. A power focus chip. Okay, so that's the chain for thingy. For Mechanitors. There goes the Zabe Scroll. Vibin'. Okay, that's somebody's detoxifier lung. Wait, that was the bonus from... Okay. Now that they're... Oh, so people can bathe now, so that'll be a huge thing. Machinist mains rise up. Indeed. So the water tower has a ton of water, and that's good. We have a power and the pumping station. So water treatment pumping station. We have a deep well. Okay. These should eventually... by studying the nanostructuring chip, Beta has acquired the insight needed for the research projects Ultra Mech Tech and Waste Pack Atomizer. Right, good job, Beta. There was another one over here, wasn't there? I saw it there. It's already been analyzed. Right, so we can actually make another mech for Beta. Add build. Accurate hand, clean sweeper, constructoid, lifter, Militaur. What they can use a constructoid here. So we have Beta do that now. Oh, it's got to be emptied. Okay. Hello, Max. Also, Holy Colonist. It's funny to see someone else who ends up with Colonist background. Yeah, so this is all RimConnect. This is all RimConnect. RimConnect, otherwise it would be a lot less people. There'd probably be like 4 or 5 people at best. It's just one of those wacky things. Thank you for the marble, chat. Was it marble? No, just a random ass thing. Thank you for the Grizzly Bear Medic. Alright, so are we sealed in? Are my people safe here? Am I okay to... Leave them here in safety. It's all sealed up. They have heaters. Thank for animal bed medic. I'll get that into the animal area, right next to the heater. Wolfie is healed up. Let's try and get you your surgeries again, Wolfie. You got one detoxifier lung, so we can slap that in there as a bonus. You can protect the colonists you leave behind if trained properly. It's true. It's true. Oh, Allie's watching TV. There's an old-timey show going on, I guess. Like, what's that sound? That's what it is. It's just the old TV. So one of the things I wanted to do once I actually had time for it was to actually bring water onto the ship, which we can do with, did we not just learn that? We have the oxygen pump. And other things. So what else? So let me see, that's a grav field extender, grav core power cell. So what am I for this? Gotcha. Okay. A brave named Horn is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If he survives the impact, he will be badly wounded. Horn is not affiliated with any faction. You can rescue him and hope he joins freely, or capture him for recruitment or slavery purposes. Horn has a relationship with the colonists. He is Simric's brother. Hola, Laura. Welcome on in. How's your day? All right. Let's see what we got here. All right. So Wolfie's on demand. We're trying to get your Arco stuff in. I mean, I suppose I should probably give some of these people weapons. Tony, can you shoot? Oh, you're an absolutely terrible character. Fraggle can shoot at least. Max, are you a pacifist? No, you can shoot, so you get a gun. What? This is bio-coded. All right, Wolfie. Lemon's now operating on you. Let's see if it'll be a success. So how's it going, Laura? Let's see if it'll work this time. Yay! It did work. You now have both Architect legs. Did you send me arms, Wolfie? And we have a bionic heart for medic as well. Detoxifier lung. I was trying to count for all the body parts, which is kind of hard to do sometimes. You sent your arms right. I just want to make sure so we can get your arms in there now as well while we still can. I mean, while you're cut open, right? May as well get you in there. Foamage was that? Yeah, this is your gun right there. So let's get you the beam gun of agony back. Storage. We want for here to be blocks. Okay, so that's good. So we also want to get these out of there. Let's get this. So that's going to be there. So we want this over here. That way they can play instruments together whenever they're here hanging out. We essentially want them somewhere to hang out and somewhere to just do stuff and have. Oh, that's a tornado. Oh no! I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? Thanks, chat, for the tornado. Surely it wouldn't go down there towards those grav cores I parked down there for storage, right? Surely the tornado wouldn't. Fucking emo. Surely the tornado wouldn't go right into my hospital wing. RimNado? How do you know that name, Smoothie? Who told you about the RimNado? What's going over there? How come? Wolfie! Don failed on. Why was Don operating? You know what, Don? I ain't letting you work on anybody until you're at 20 plus. What surgery failed on Wolfie this time? Wolfie, one of your arms. You got something in the torso though, so that's not too bad. I will buy you the next arm since that was. This architect harm is on me. Oh, those are expensive. Jesus, there you go. We have to let you heal up though. But okay, sorry, so we're making progress here. We do need lumber, so we need to start farming lumber here. Just a nice swath of lumber there. And then we're going to have to learn how to replant them. But we have a working area there. They have a sleeping area here. We have a prison area here. Don't know what do we want to do next. Obviously we need more sleeping areas. That's just dormitory 1. Yeah, we'll flag that for pickup, and when you get better, Wolfie, we will. Animal starvation. Where are those? What does a penguin eat? Can we force feed them? We can't force feed them. Like, the food's literally right fucking there. I mean, they eat hay, and I mean, I don't know. I do not need 48 rolls of toilet paper. Eventually you will, though. Speak for yourself. Some of us have tummy problems. So remember, I've noticed something frustrating when you are ordering groceries and look at the toilet paper. Why do they only sell in bulk? Am I supposed to live and die in the bathroom? I don't want to invest your life savings in TP. I mean, listen, it's long term. It doesn't spoil. Do you not remember COVID when toilet paper was more valuable than gold? It wasn't. Listen, okay, you just tuck it into a cabinet somewhere and there you go. You won't need it for years. It's done and done. It's you never go back. Exactly. We buy the giant Costco container of toilet paper. So many rolls. Grande fishy. I don't think we're getting any fishy right now, pero you know, one day my people will go out there. All right, so and fish again. So we're getting lumber here bit by bit. That's good. We can build with our blocks, and we're starting to accumulate here as well. So that's good. We'll probably use this here as a storage room as well. Sir, I'm an honorable man who may or may not have not taken from work before the world ended. I see. Alright, my colonists can now shower and poop freely. Yay! The bathrooms are working. Okay, so what am I going to do here with this? Malaria. Who's got malaria? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people with malaria. 9 of your colonists have gone sick with malaria. Ensure you have a medical bed and a doctor. Okay, that's great. Leader Erica Belsas of Merchants Emporium needs an extra hand to help set up a settlement. She is asking for you to lend her 7 colonists 13 years old or older for 6 days. She will send a shuttle to pick up the colonists. We get a bionic arm, an excellent vac suit. Ooh, an excellent vac suit. Gene pack unstoppable, a bunch of silver, or goodwill. Yeah, we can send away. We can easily send away a bunch of people. We don't need this many people. So, how about we get some goodwill? Who am I sending? I guess the ship will show up and I'll pack him on. Healer Mexarm. Who's that for? Beta. Would you like a shipment of medicine for that malaria? Oh, right, for the malaria people. Like, who the fuck needs this? Beta has malaria. You sent 4, you sent 5. Thank you very much. I work at that 0.5 ply at the time. Oh no. That is terrible, Smoothie. Just, you know, get some guitar time to ease your pains. Alright, Mimi, no malaria. Cub, malaria. We'll go down the line. You 23 more, thank you. The shuttle has arrived, alright. Geo... Oh, he has minor malaria. That's not too bad. This is not major malaria. Shuttle has arrived. All right. You get in the shuttle. Old Fraggle can go in the shuttle as well. Who else isn't taken care of here? The top row here is really pretty good. Dark Smack, you have the good gun. Medic.
No.
Major malaria was my stripper name in uni.
How dare you? First of all, thank you for the biddies. Ray jump scare. How many am I supposed to fit in here? Was it 7? I'm seeing all the ones with malaria on the on the ship. Thank you for the biddies. Ray said no. It has malaria. Well, he'll be fine. Walk it off. I just sent the malaria on the ship over to their cat. I hope they'll be okay, right? They'll be okay, right? They'll be fine. They'll be okay. They don't need to not have malaria. Then you sent Nami and Flynn to the mines. No, listen, they're gonna set up a brand new camp. It's gonna be great. They're gonna have a lot of fun. They'll be the founders. It's gonna be fantastic. And also, it's only for 6 days. They'll be back. They're not being immediately needed. All right. So Allie doesn't have malaria. Wolfie is still stabbed in the torso. Varsity, no malaria. Bowmage, clean. Dawn, please take this. Turning on insulting screen because he stepped outside. Healer Mexer from Ray, thank you. Zemri, no malaria. Iggy has been clear. Though you need Goju, Siggy. Darksmack. Oh, actually, Darksmack can't do a lot of work because his stomach got destroyed. I forgot about that. Narshe is frail and has asthma in both lungs, and you also have an old gunshot wound. That's probably why you're not working very well. Wait, let's grow Dark Smack's stomach back with through the power of these. Watch, we're gonna give him the one of these healer mech serums, and watch his tummy grow back. As for workers, get workers with bonus malaria. Exactly, they come with, you know, we call those features. Alright, Dark Smack is slowly making their way up here because their lack of stomach slows them down, apparently. Yep, there they come. No, mechanoid cluster! That's not good. A mechanoid combat cluster is landing nearby. The cluster will be initially dormant, so you can take time to decide how to attack. It may remain dormant until disturbed, or it may have a timer or proximity activators. Even dormant mech clusters aren't harmless. A dormant cluster may assemble mechanoid attackers from time to time, or have some broader negative effect that must be dealt with eventually. Okay, that's fine. Skill trainer shooting for Varsity. Let's get you that. Varsity, you're gonna need it. A bowl of stew. Thank you, Varsity. Love me some hot stew. And some gold. That's a lot of drugs, Iggy. I can't promise that my pawns aren't all gonna just knock it all back and take it from you. Pero I can at the very least have you inject some. And pick up 3. Alright, where's this cluster at? Oh, this is a cluster down here, okay. That's kind of unfortunate. They have 2 cannons. They have 2 lancers, 1 pikeman. They have an auto mortar. And some centipede burners. I wonder what it does. What does centipede burner do, Precious? Medic, I need you to activate. Alright, we gotta go fight him. Let's go. Cub. Wolfie. Your surgeries are for later. Allie with the Mega Sniper Boss Rifle. Let's go. Gio's the Pacifist. Varsity, I need you over here with your gun. Bow Mage. Laser Crew. Don has a shotgun. You'll go with the melee group. Zemri, Sniper Rifle at the back with Allie. Iggy's got one of those guns. Dark Smack has a minigun and a stomach? No stomach yet. Actually, where's Dark Smack? Hey, Dark Smack has a stomach again! Yay! Alright, Medic, you gotta be over with Bow Mage. All my laser people go together. There goes Mimi with her thing. Lemon's a pacifist. Marche the pacifist. Smoothie, Sniper Rifle crew. Back here. Smoothie, no, that's blue hooded. Smoothie with the laser gun. Alethea has a chain shotgun. You go with the melee group. Jesus Christ! Thanks, chat. You tried. I appreciate that. My game has stalled. Alright, it's back now. It's back. Again, Salute broke the game. Wow, I can't believe it. Spooky just eating some stew. Got some caldo in that midsummer heat. I love that for him. Arsene, part of the laser gun crew. Varsity, you belong over here with Biggie. You guys got ARs. Duke with the minigun over here with Dark Smack. Sojourner, Max, Fraggle with the shotgun, and we're here with the melee group as well. Alright, cool. Once we get our people going here, we're gonna get going. Hola, Nami, Mami! Blue, I'll get you a blue here shortly. Nami, you got sent to the mines with Flynn. Wait, what do you mean? Why are you always a pacifist? You're not always a pacifist, just mostly. Is that what we're calling it now? No, you're going out to help a new settlement. You're helping them stabilize and propagate the camp that's brand new. That's all. All right, you go there. You go here. You go here. You all go this way. There, I forget what you're doing. You join laser group. Alright, which one of these is gonna start just blasting? So then he started blasting. Alright, go! All of you! Oh, we're getting blasted big time. Okay, that's not good. Alright, Mimi's doing war there. Alethea, I need you to start shooting there. Spooky, I need you to start blasting there. Dawn, I need you to start blasting there. Wolfie's behind everybody else. I need you to fight that. Please fight that. Alright, Mimi and Cub are doing work there. Go there. Go there. Go there. Don, I need you over here. Holy shit! Alright, well, that's not going too well for us. So, by new colony, huh? Alright, Cub's doing work, Mimi's doing work, Don's doing work. Alethea's down, Wolfie's over there trying to do something, I don't know what he's doing. Kelly's doing a lot of work. Duke is over here, Darksmith is also over here, Mimi over here. Alright, Mimi's got that under control. Nope, please stop shooting the two of you. Well, I mean, we handled the threat, which was pretty fucking incredible considering all things. That's pretty nasty. We're gonna lose some people here, by the way. More than we already know. Can I put Var's brain in a rat? We can try. Varsity did perish, unfortunately. He went down the hero. Blood for the rat gone, skulls for the rat throw. That was pretty severe. Yeah, no, this is pretty nasty. I mean, it's a mech cluster. Rescue Bow Mage. Rescue Xeris. Another colonist, thank you, Norshay. Another pacifist. Where was your bear? There was an animal metamorphosis. You no longer had a bear. I think you had a muffalo. I'm sorry, Varsity. I believe your bear is over here. That's now a muffalo. Is eating hay. Living the grand old life. Where are you, Varsity? There's somewhere around here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, friends, but listen, we only have so many beds. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, Fraggle at least got Bow Mage to bed. Wolfie, you can... Alright, you're not gonna do anything but tend to people. Narshe, you're only gonna tend to people as well. Doctor only. Mimi's pretty hurt. Medic just perished as well. Thanks for the nanites, chat. I appreciate you looking out. If only Nami and Flynn were still here. I'm kidding. You had no guns. Randy would send another raid right about now in your game. He would too. There you go, Nami. Let's get that blue going. You really forget? No, come back, Varsity. Mira, it's RimWorld. It's a miracle you survived as long as you did. Ali just fucking dropped Arcsane on the ground. Like, nah, he's fucking dead. Thank you, Smoothie, for the Resurrector Serum. You can, in fact, res your pawns if you so desire. I'll let the people that are here, though. Right, Spookies, I'll let the Ed pass. Fuck. Yeah. We'll have to collect these later on. Thanks for the asteroids, chat. I didn't die, but bring some back that did. Yeah. No, we will. It's a mechanoid cluster. It's one of the more difficult things in the game. Mechanoid cluster drop raids and insects from below are some of the nastiest things you can get in this game. It's just really nasty. Right. Research hospital beds. That'll take like 10 minutes. Alright, I mean, our doctors are doing their thing. They're taking care of folks. So at least people will be stabilized, I hope. Mimi got... Who dropped Mimi right here on the ground? Jesus. Please rescue Mimi. Explain, what's the cost? It's called Resurrection Serum, I believe. Resurrection... it's somewhere around here. It's a one-time use. You're essentially a zombie for a couple of days, and then you wake up. Sometimes you have issues, health issues. Sometimes you survive with nothing whatsoever. You're out essentially for 2 whole days. Can you at least bring my body back to the ship? We can bring your body back. If there's a resurrected serum, we pick you up essentially and put you in a bed, so that way you don't just sit out there rotting. Mimi died! Well, I know I'm using that on now, Smoothie. Oh no! How convenient. I can't believe Smoothie, thank you. Wow, where did it go? Who snatched it already? Who's being very proactive? Not Mimi. Mimi died. New colony time. Mimi perished. Where'd that serum go, though? I didn't tell them to use it on anybody. Pawns.
No. Rest
Jesus
in pieces,
Christ.
Mimi. I'd say you were the best rival I had, but it wasn't even a competition. Hashtag
Wow.
I'm still standing.
Wow. That's because Mimi went in first. But thank you for the biddies. Is he on keyboard? Yeah, I'm just trying to see where these dinguses put it. It should have gone in here. It's just, yes, right there. It's just not visible because of the thing, so that's fine. Something ate her head. I hope it was an alley. See, that's Arcsane. Iggy was down here too, wasn't he? That's Varsity. No, Iggy's alive, so... Yeah, Medic is a pretty strong character. Okay. Alright, so we'll get one there. Iggy was supposed to have your bag. He kind of had the fold faster, Iggy. I'm sorry, Ray. I'll start the laundry. But I mean, it is one of those things. It's one of the harsher encounters, and the melee crew did very well, but you can only do so much, obviously. Let's take this fire foam popper and install it down here. And they did well. It's just that they had bigger guns. And, excuse me, better guns at that, so. Get some steel out of it though, that's nice. Is it winter already again? Don's starving. Well, maybe Don should go eat something. There's plenty of food. They're having a tantrum now because they're malnourished. When they could have... Okay. The animals are once again not eating, despite being given food. Cubs hiding in the room because they're hungry. Spooky just became a slaughterer because he's in pain. Now Don's just in a bedroom. That's great. Where is Mimi? Mimi's in the hospital. Why is Medic Bear there? Should I be concerned? Is Medic Bear tending to Mimi's wounds or making them worse? Or is Medic Bear consuming whoever's corpse that is underneath? I think Medic Bear is eating Xeris. It'd be like that. Is Medic Bear the medic? Yes. Just a little corpse of the tree. Just a little corpse of the tree. It's fine. Alright, Iggy. Alright, Iggy's coming to get Medic. Okay. Starvation, Don. Well, tough shit. I can't do anything with them wilding. That was still trying to shooting for Varsity, but Varsity is alas no longer with us. I feel like I should have set up camp somewhere else. I feel like the super cold here might be a little bit of an issue, but we can deal with cold. Cold is fine. It's just the animals in particular are not doing very well, and I think that's just because of the excess of animals. So what happens if we remove the pen marker and let them be out and be free? Medic Bear just making Maggie more comfy by making more space in the bed. Yeah, we'd also let Radicus prime because they didn't eat food. Like the hayloft isn't broken, right? The hayloft. The space above a barn, stable, or cowshed traditionally used for storage of hay or other fodder for the animals below. Haylofts were used mainly. The structure can be used to store hay, silage, and various other plant materials off of damp floors. You probably want to build it under a very tall roof. Yeah, so, I mean, they can eat the hay from the hay loft, right? That's the entire point of it. Here's some anti-grain IEDs. Play with the... and lift their spirits. I don't think that. I mean, the IEDs would certainly solve the problem in a particular, in a fashion of sorts. But I'm not sure it would be sufficient in regards to what I'm trying to do. Alright, research. Nobody's researching anything because people are dead. Every male colonist smiles with contentment. Some distant engine of happiness is stirring. It is projecting a psychic drone onto the site through an orbital amplifier tuned to only affect males. For a few days, some people's mood will be quite a bit better. Okay, thanks for Psychic Suits, chat. I don't use that mod, but does the storage tab have options for the animals to eat from it? I think just by virtue of what the item does itself, it's just one of those things that lets them. It stores food, and they can eat from it. The thing is, they've always eaten from it. Hola, papi, buenas tardes. Come on in. Disease, animal flu, Zabes. Zabes has the animal flu. Unfortunate. Zabes the wild boar. Wait, who put Allie inside the hayloft? Not all of them can eat hay? Yeah, I mean, it's been a variety of animals that have died, not just like, what's it called? What's the amount? Mega spider. Nope. Let me see. Well, the animals are eating for sure now, but are they eating the corpse or are they eating the hay? We had everything from squirrels to mega spiders perish, so it was their last request to let Radicus Prime the 6 feast on. Maybe. Go much in the days because of the pain. Allow all. Yeah, so it contains 3 out of 8 stats, and it should, like, they don't have negative permissions or anything there. But yeah, let's see. Market value, hit points, description stuff, wood. Flammability, cover effectiveness, mass, terrain, beauty, payable, source. So hayloft is a space above a barn, stable, or cowshed, traditionally used for storage or of hay or other fodder. With animals below, haylofts were used mainly before the widespread use of industrial industrial-sized farm machinery allowed creating very large hay bales that cannot be easily lifted for storing. Is it worth spending on resurrection still, or has my corpse? No, your corpse is still there. We can definitely still res you. As long as you're still in the bar up here, we can still res you for sure. Mimi is currently a zombie. Cargo pods, yay! What's in the cargo pods? There's some more nigiri. Hell yeah. So the locust, the mega spider, the seal, and the seal are all starving. Cargo pants. Unfortunately, we need more storage than just that. Thank you, Ali, for the resurrector serum. Is that for varsity? Yeah, okay. Let's get varsity back in there. I think this is you, right? Yep. We'll come pick you up here. And everybody else is still over here doing their thing. Suppose we just provide kibble. Let's try making kibble for them. See if that solves the problem. You want to bully him? I mean, you can't collect your debt if Varsity's dead, right? So it makes sense. Yeah, you gotta... There goes Dark Smack. Let's make sure we get the corpses off the ground and everyone's okay. Oh, that's been. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on, everybody. How's Battlefield 6 treating you? I'm gonna get in here tomorrow. How are you finding it? It looks pretty solid all around. Looks like a really good game so far, so hopefully it'll be fun. Welcome on, everybody. Hopefully you enjoy yourselves. There's a follow button in the chat there if you're not already following. You can do so right now. You're loving it? Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks certainly the last two were... Granted, they tried to experiment a little bit, right? They tried to...
Iggy_Porp gifted a tier 1 sub to Spinachy. They have given 110 gift subs in the channel.
For lack of a better term, they tried to be a little bit too cute with the model, right? And this seems to be a return to form, so I'm looking forward to it. I got my code and all that, and we'll get in there and see what it's like. But yeah, if you're not already following, there's a follow button right there. Thank you for bringing your friends on over. You have to take care of yourself by all means. Go handle your business. Streaming for a long time, it takes it out of you. So thank you very much. Oh, Constantine's Rescue. Sorry, we're playing RimWorld. This is a survival building. He res them and then he left them on the ground. This is a base building survival game. Essentially, everything is trying to murder you at every single turn. That's just the name of the game here. Your brother and nephews love this game. It's very good. It plays very, very well solo, but there's a Twitch extension that you can see on the player itself right now that actually lets chat put things in game, which is why I have so many colonists up here. Normally you have a lot list in regards to pawns that are part of your scenario, but I allowed chat to add pawns. The reason why I have so many animals over here is because chat loves their animals. And so it plays completely different in this regard. You get very advanced in some ways, but also don't advance too much in others. So I'm trying to catch up to what chat's done. And we're doing a pretty good job. We just had a very bad severe raid from one of the worst things that you can be attacked by, which is a bunch of machines that just showed up and started trying to laser us to death. But this is the newest DLC. This is Odyssey, which just dropped about a month or so ago. It's a pretty good DLC. It changes the entire style of play. Normally, RimWorld is you build your base, you survive, you grow your crops, you migrate from one map to the next. Here, you actually have a spaceship. This is my spaceship, which looks like a Christmas tree at this point. And we're moving around because we're being chased by a machine hive that doesn't like that we were trying to loot their base. So yeah, so we're trying to do the regular core of the game, which is survive, feed my people, provide for them, get them the care that they need, while also being chased. So this is going to be a bit of an experiment. I am building a base here on the floor itself to leave it here. I built an anchor so I can come back here, and I'm not just abandoning them to be dead. So we're going to try to move on without, you know, having 27 pawns up in here, though we do have a lot less because they did kill several of our people. And Iggy, thank you for that gift sub. Please enjoy your ad-free viewing for the next 30 days, courtesy of Iggy. Iggy, you can vote for our cooking stream if you want. Let me know. And thank you, Bobby Chula. I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, so this is a little bit of a weird way of playing this game with RimConnect, but it does make it far more interactive because, again, people in chat. It is called RimConnect. It's on the player itself in the bottom right-hand corner of the player. You accumulate silver just by sitting and lurking in chat. And then the same extension, you can click on it, and that'll bring up a little menu. There's a shop in the bottom right-hand corner. And you can add pawns, you can add animals, you can add medicine, you can add food, you can add armor for your pawns. It's actually pretty in-depth. You can actually select different classes, like Beta there's a Mechanitor. He uses machines to work for him. Thank you, Don, for the skill trainer. Medical, every single pawn has skills. There's a skill tree, skill sets that you can go through, and you can raise some and, you know, ignore others if you so desire. Like Mimi's character here is very good at fighting, not so much at mining, cooking, plants, animals, crafting, art, medical, social, intellect, but she will punch a bitch. Unfortunately, this place is in a very bad spot. This area is not what I would call ideal. You specialize, you are. You very much are. So let's get you that done as well as that. Once we get going here again, what's this? Thank you for the awful colonist, Archie. You do not get to do anything. Welcome to your life of manual labor. You get to pick things up and then you put them down. And then you clean a little too. Thank you for the beer, Raven. Yeah. My colonists can use those right. You're currently a zombie, Mimi, so I'll get those to you soon. Thank you for the Alpha Thrumbohorn Raven. Where is your pawn? How could I? There was a mech hive that landed on us, and we had to fight them. And you know how mech hives go. Thank you for the tacos, Raven. Look, listen, we can always do with tacos. Tacos are good. We have a food prep table. And a lavish meal. Cub is still wilding, but he's gonna eat some food, so that's good. Oh, okay, so we've recovered. Also, the soundtrack for this game is incredible. It's got such a good soundtrack. But yeah, so our ship shouldn't be this large, but by necessity it is. And I think I'm gonna be taking my people further down south. Oh, I thought I forgot about that. We had some of our people catch malaria. Who still has malaria? Zemri? No. Vicky? No. Alright, everybody that had malaria got shifted off to go help out with the NPCs. Time to kill them? Not quite. We can actually save them. So that'll be good. Alright, so Janitor can come and use the healer mech serum. Max does not. Fraggle does not. Tony does not. Narshay does not. And Starchy does not. So we actually have this Narshay. The good Narshay. Come and get one of these. Malaria, more like Falaria. Yeah, well, we did send off like 4 people with malaria off to do the thing and help out on that quest for good standing, because we need faction, and there are factions in this game. Some factions are friendly, some factions will constantly raid you and try to force you to attack them and just generally make themselves a nuisance. Alright, so the kibble is not here. Where did the kibble go? We had 500. We had 500 kibble. It's right there. That needs to be no accessible spot. I have a zone for. But yeah, so you're essentially managing everything here. Animals, people, and again, on a smaller scale, on a vanilla playthrough of the game, you're not dealing with quite so much. RimConnect does vastly change the way the game plays. In some ways, it gives you a lot of advantages because you see deeper parts of the game that you wouldn't normally see otherwise. But then on the flip, Mimi's up again. You lost your helmet though. The machines knocked your helmet right off. Pobrecita. Alright, you'll get that, and then you'll get your Thrumbohorn back. Bowmage is still wilding. Varsity's still a zombie. Medic's still a zombie. We'll have to get Alethiad up again, because Alethiad did have a good character. That they were... Yeah. They got good fire. Zemri sat at the harpsichord, but Zemri is too sad to play the harpsichord. I get that. I get that. Alright, so I think it is type of food. I think they just need more meat in their diet, because they're devouring that kibble. We can't operate on Medic because she's currently a zombie, so we can't do anything. It's a quest. The offer of peace talks with League of Paupog has expired. You have failed the quest. Paolo's peace talks. I didn't want to have peace talks with them anyway. We didn't trust them. Seems they just listen. They just perish. I get it. Vaccine helmet for Mimi. Well, that's a good one too. Where are you, Mimi? Are you fishing? You came up here to fish, and now you're going all the way down here instead. Oh, why are you so slow? Oh, you still have resurrection sickness. Okay, but why are you going way over there, Mimi? 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 Mimi. Come over here. Scenic route. You are scenic routing, but that's not very good for you right now. Mimi's a wild spirit. It's true. She's just a free-floating cloud. She's just out there doing her thing. 2 architect legs for Cub. I believe we can do surgery on you now. Good luck with that, considering the state of our surgeries of late. But maybe Wolfie can get you there with the surgery. Look, some people profess their love to the nurses when coming out of anesthesia. Some people go on a long walk. A very long, slow walk. That's Mimi's deal right now. All right, Cub. We have the room to accommodate that. And that was Varsity. So once Varsity gets up, we'll give him his thing so that we can actually get better shooting as well. What the hell kind of animal is Zaves? A monitored lizard. Okay. I mean, that's fair. Our Fraggle's having some tacos. Our animals are consuming... the animal... Yeah, so it was definitely the lack of... kibble. They needed a variety of food, not just the one thing that was there. Okay, I mean, that's fair. I'm thinking about maybe not abandoning this place. I gotta be honest. Maybe it won't be so bad once I take off and just have them do their thing here and not really have them be Constantine's rescue. Mimi. Mimi's gonna grab a shower. Now she's down. Pobrecita. Iggy, please come rescue Mimi. Wolfie was about to do it too, by the way. Us in peg legs. In the worst case, I don't have fucked up lungs or missing hands or anything. Do I? I don't think you do. I think health-wise, you're doing okay. You have psychic hunger in your brain. You have a porcupine quill in your body. I love that for you. But otherwise, you're okay. Macro didn't work for the new green items. Oops. Just like real life. Just like real life. Alright, who's being operated on? I hear that. Who's being juicy? Why are you operating on Cub Lemon? We have we have 2 hospitals. Let's see what happens. It's a bold move. Okay, you know what? I'd like to apologize to Lemon. Lemon Drop knows what she's doing. She got that leg in there. Field ops? Yeah, field ops. Exactly. Okay, let's see what else we got here. I used the wrong macro. There's a chance, Iggy. No question, our chef, extraordinaire. She also knows how to scalpel. Sure, it's true. Apparently, she just swapped out a leg. Alright, Wolfie's got tacos. Do we need a steel barricade? I mean, sure. It'll help us in defense. Okay. So they are cooking down. Sorry, Sojender is making food down here. Do I need Sojender actually cooking? So the problem is, if somebody's cooking skill is too low, there's a high chance that they'll give people food poisoning. So you don't want food poisoning. Are you doing it? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no. His entire surgery is going to take place here. Once they go down for the anesthesia, that's it. That's where it's happening. That's where the magic occurs. That's what she sounded that you heard was somebody cooking dinner down here. That was Sojender cooking some of the meats. You're over here getting some medicine though, Lemon? You need to apply the medicine in order to have the surgery go correctly. Cub needs meds? Cub needs meds. So there you go. I got tired from scenic route and went back to the hospital without getting any of your stuff. It's true. But now you're in the hospital inside the ship, which is important because if the mech hive comes in, Cub is fucked. Because he's stuck in there and you're on the ship. So Pond's just wildin' because the ship was right there. Just keep Medic Bear away from your bed. Medic Bear is here to take care of you. She's your emotional support medical bear. Oh, and also speaking of which, you can train animals to do all kinds of things. They can attack, they can protect, they can administer all kinds of things. I hear Lemon doing surgery. You see the little yellow bar there? There you go. Got both legs in. I see no problem here. I'm gonna turn your bed into a medical bed so you heal faster. Alright, Mimi's, oh shit, look at her go! No, she's too fast. I need to get her in here. She is over her zombie state. Somebody stole your helmet, by the way. Somebody fucking stole your hat. Who stole your hat? Oh no, Starchy, you dropped that hat. That hat ain't yours. Fucking worst pawns ever. Where's Starchy? You dropped that hat right now. Oh, and then they fell over, of course. Let me at them, I promise. You're a good doctor. Uh-huh. Well, first of all, Mimi's having some nigiri, courtesy of Lemon. No, she's having a beer. Alright, look how fast you are now, Iggy, with those legs, by the way. Look at you go. Can't believe Maggie is being made to run a marathon to get her gear back. She's going. She's cooking those fish, very nice. El fish grande. Wolfie with Medic Bear in tow, by the way. Yeah, so again, on this, there's a very surface level for this game that's very, it's kind of, pretty straightforward, but there is a lot of depth to it. There's a lot of systems in place that you can actually take advantage of and have a lot of fun with. I very much enjoy it myself. Whose is this? Somebody dropped their Alpha Trumbo horn. Was that, Spooky survived, right? Spooky's got his. Cubs got their bunker. Wolfie does not have a weapon. Wolfie. Well, please grab your. By the way, do I need more drugs? I think you're good on drugs currently, Don. We did just load you up recently, but. Oh, you have a deficiency for drugs. Arxane, what kind of character was Arxane? Had a good character there. Yeah, I mean that's fine. You can use a little bit more drugs, and there are certain races. Wait, whose hammer is this? This is Loloceris. Oh, they have mad women. That's a bad hammer. Okay, well. That's a wooden clothing rack. We can destroy that there. Alright, we have all these storage units. In here we want blocks. We want all of our blocks to go here. Because they're gonna make a lot of blocks anyway, so... Alright, more stone blocks, and we'll have more stone blocks. And then we'll have more stone blocks, and down here we'll have steel. Down here we'll have wood. This I can start filtering materials into there. This is a bed that needs to be made there. Nothing at all. Don't see any medical symbols on you. Medic, don't worry about it, medic. It's fine. Medic, we had a mech hive drop on us. A mech raid, essentially. We had a flamer, several scythers, I believe they're called. It wasn't a very nice raid. You got dropped along with several other folks, unfortunately. But you're a zombie again, so you're good. Woo! You're alive. So it's one of those things where Allie just harpsichording away. Oh, Allie got cut off by the song. Okay, what do we have here? Thank you for the... Holy Jesus! Thank you for the kibble, Ashley. I mean, that'll take care of the animals for sure. Thank you, Don, for the drugs. Let's get your character there fixed. Your song? You were rocking the harpsichord. I'm a zombie. I've seen the Disney movies. I can now sing and dance and look cool. You already do, medic. You and Varsity have been revived, so you are at the very least vibing. You'll be up soon. Mimi almost immediately got up in her zombie state. Why is Max coming to pick up the drugs? Max? Okay. Alright, so, okay, we're fine. We're kind of recovered there. Research. My people have ceased researching. Is that because I only had the smart ones doing research and therefore nobody's doing research now because the smart ones are... Alright, Lemon, you're back to research duty. And cooking. Let's see. Zombieland Saga can be an idol now. Okay. I guess it's safe to resume this. It's time to start creaming our corpses, as we always do. Cream them forever. Alright, we're back to it. Let's go. Okay, I mean, that was pretty severe, but that's fine. We've been through worse, certainly. Let's see. Hidden asteroid stash. Your orbital scanner has detected an unusual asteroid orbiting the planet. The asteroid has a hollow core which contains several structures. You can break in to obtain the loot inside. Be warned, the buildings may contain defense systems. Ooh, what if we did that? What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen, sir? I am a cannibal. That's dinner. When I'm about to glaze this hole for your ring upgrade in 14, no, look, it's gonna glaze it good. Glaze it and glaze it good. Alright, see what it is. Okay, but where is that in comparison to me? Alright, we're right here. This skull right here, this is where we're at. No? Ancient reactor. Yeah, we're up here. We're at the ancient mercenaries. Okay. So yes, I have a question. How do I get back into orbit? Because I have the thrusters for it. I have the large thrusters. I have the chem fuel for it. How do I? I realized the Starion was in 14. You know? Because it always tells me, wait, maybe I couldn't do it before because it didn't have the jammer and all that. So now that I have the jammer and all that, maybe I'll be able to. Hey, is Varsity up? No, Varsity has 9 more hours of being a zombie. Thank you for the yayo, Don. Let us give you more. Snort that yayo. You're doing research. How about you snort more of it? Get rid of all those drugs. Okay, Narche's doing research. Oh, Don's overdosing. That's fine. Don, please go rest in the... Oh, you're not injured. Okay, well. Listen, they have... Don can take it. Don is the drugs. Suppression for pay. Honorius Palamas, a stellarch of the Empire of the Sun, wants to perform a low-power test on one of his ship's area attack weapons. If he does, the psychic suppression wave will reduce the consciousness of all males around the ancient mercenaries for 6.9 days. Since you are a local landholder under Imperial law, Palamas needs your honorable permission to proceed. No, go fuck yourself. That's a lot of medicine, though. No, we're not gonna let him. I could just put everybody in the ship and fly away for 7 days. I could do that. Can my character even OD, or did they just get a really good high? I think they just got a really good high. I don't think wasters can. Yeah, it's just a minor OD. That's all. You're fine. Just a little one. You've had worse. Okay, I mean, are people here good enough? Are people ready to... Once we get the hospital here sorted out... we will... take off. Oh, you guys just busted up all my things. That's uranium, though. Ooh, free uranium? Free uranium in this economy. All right, we got our bathrooms. We got everything sorted. We do have everything set up for our people. It's just a matter of... Alright, Bowman, you're enjoying playing your instrument, but I need you to come over and get your weapon again. Medic's already up. Alright, Medic, come back here and get your gun, please. Varsity is having an extra long nap. It's 5 more hours, and then Varsity gets up. Actually, can I get you up right now? No, you are down. You are out. Okay. I went to lie in a field to sleep up the high. God, living the life. Kinda are. They kinda are. Alright, here goes Bowman to get their gun. Okay. Oh, we had some ducks join too. A group of ducks, abandoned or lost, have wandered into the area. They seem accustomed to human contact and are joining the colony. Hell yeah. Free ducks. Love that for us. Wait, that's sandstone! Hell yeah. Listen, chat, you provided this. We needed sandstone, and here you are. Giving us what we needed. Alright, so we have our wood there. We have our goods there. These can all be deconstructed. We'll have to mine that uranium. It's our uranium now, comrades. Okay, so we're going there. I mean, they have the basics here. They have a kitchen area. They have places to work with. I don't know when it's gonna warm up though, so they can actually start planting their crops. So generally speaking, there isn't a lot. I mean, there's good area here for crops. Green is good. Dark green is better. Yellow, gray. That's more sandstone. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna take off soon. I needed a spare bedroom for them. Let's get these beds off of here. I'm sure they won't mind a big dormitory, right? They'll be fine with that. So my ship currently carries 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And of the 7, it's Beta, Mimi, Cub, Wolfie, Allie. Who else is highly important? Iggy, because he's a hussar. He's insane. And I think Bowmage. We're gonna leave some of the pacifists here because they can actually run the city. Thank you for the Mega Screen TV. Mega Screen TV is actually very good for hospital areas, by the way. Oh, this music, this is a new song. Varsity is up and running. Let's go, Varsity. Yeah, this is a new track. Thong gets drugged and I get nerd time. That's true. I'm vibing to this. Again, the music in this game is really well done. Okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Cub, I'm sorry. That bed is for prisoners. Okay, I mean, again, also Varsity, you can where and get this. It's okay, you can leave me and me behind, I understand, it's fine. I don't want to see space anyway, I can just stay here waiting. No, when I get into space, I'm going to have a space colony too. I'm going to set up another space anchor, and you can orbit space and be up top, looking down upon the entire rim world that we rim on. 1,000 suffers, you'll be waiting? No, not at all. Not at all, it'll be pretty quick. There goes Medic's bionic heart. Whose Alpha Thrombohorn was this? It is a pacifist. Mimi's got hers. Cub's got his bunker. Gio's a pacifist. Allie's got Mega Sniper Rifle. Wolfie's got their bunker. Varsh's got his gun. Bomage has the excellent gun. Don has the shotgun. Zemri has a sniper rifle. Iggy's got the Hellcat. Pacifist. Medic's got her laser gun. Varsh's a pacifist. Blue and Blue both have their guns. Spooky's got his. Duke's got a thing. Sojender, are you melee? You are melee. Alright, well, I guess that's Sogenders. Max is versatile. Fraggle is mostly shooting, so you got your shotgun already. Tony is a terrible character. Alright, Narche's doing work, and Starchy's gonna be left behind. Major break risk. Mimi. Why is Mimi? What's wrong, Mimi? Needs. Sanguine. Colonist was left unburied. You slept on the ground. Slept in the cold. Those because you were fucking dead. Who took your bed? Narche took Mimi's bed. Wow. Well, I'm gonna assign these beds to the people that are actually gonna be on the thing, because that way they can come with the ship. So that's Mimi. We said it was gonna be Cub and Wolfie as well, because we need the mega bunkers. And I believe Iggy as well, because Iggy can shoot and do the thing. Bowmage, because Bowmage is also an excellent gunsmith and have a good variety of skills. So Ali, Iggy, Beta, Mimi, Cold. Yeah, that's what we needed, a cold snap. I saw her bed on your birthday, which is good, but it was also her birthday, which is bad. It is a birthday singularity. Not a birthday singularity. Psychic Sooth Pulsar, thank you. I will say, don't send me anything for the next 5 minutes, because I am going to take off into space. I think we have people down here with their pacifists that have high skills that'll be really good, as well as geometry's done. They're like, we're fucking, I'm done with this. Alright, let me see. But yeah, it's been wild. Animal starvation. Allie the rat is perishing. She requires sustenance. I need kibble for Allie. Can someone please feed her? Zemri. No, I can't. You forgot you were a priest. So look, can I show you all my work with making the new BIS gear? Yes, absolutely, please. 100%. Anytime. Thank you, me, for cheating. What? Who said that? Alright, we need a little kibble area for the animals on board. I will make a singular zone for kibble. Kibble! There we go. You posted it? Sweet. Okay. Also, Neobodi's thingy turned out really good. I always wanted to take that perler stuff up. It looks like it's so neat. Nami's got a hole in her hand. Sorry, in her hand? In her arm. 33, 33, 23, 22. Ooh. Very nice. So you're going all in with all the melts? Everything? All of it? Oh, wait, no, that's a gathering. Allie, no. Allie. I respect it. This one time, Allie, I made Franco some gear, and I put nothing but was it spell speed on his bracer? Just nothing but spell speed. I sat there fucking spamming spells you stole from me. You're not original. Listen, it's always hilarious. To this one person that I no longer talk to, I put on her bracer. I max melded it, and I melded it properly, except for the very last meld it was combat gear for tank set, and I think on the last meld I put in perception, and for a year they did not notice, which is hilarious because I should have melded more perception apparently. So as part of the crafters, they are the enemies of the gatherers. No, I'm both. I do both. Hold on, let me get you a little too. They did not perceive the perception. They did not. They absolutely did not. All right, so this is our crew is going to go into space. I like that. That's good. We're starting to clean up our general area here, which is nice. For land, and Ansel, the king of BL, admits he's a switch. For land, and the fish. Don't forget the grande fishy. You can't forget the big fish. Alright, let's add some kibble. We need to make kibble for our friendos. Where's the kibble recipe? Do I not have a kibble recipe? Am I just fine meal, simple meal, lavish, vegetarian, carnivore, package, baby food, choco. I can make choco milk, fruit drinks, and garden coffees. I want chocolate milk, man. I'm very easily influenced. I desire eggs, bacon, toast, and some choco milk, please. I don't see. Yes, I don't have a. How does one make kibble? Asking for me. Mimi's on an alcohol binge because the columns was left unburied. Okay, well, what? Oh look, Mimi sat on the little cushion having some beers by the throne that belongs to Cub. Architect leg. Thank you for the leg, Don. What can I put here? Foods. Hemogen packs. These are medicine cabinets, right? Medicine. Drugs, sure. Okay, we also need storage. A big shelf. Alright, so we aren't going to be progressing very quickly here. I like this. Or a soft top. You called? Isn't... Okay, you guys are still going about the king of BL. Carry on. As you were. It's 31 below. I don't think my plants are going to grow very well.
Caliente.
Borgman is bald.
It's true. It's true. I am, in fact, very bald and real. Thank you for the resub, dude. Thank you for 46 months. Let me know what you want to vote for our cooking stream. You get one vote. Let me know what you want to do. And yeah, so those that are new here, I do one cooking stream a month. It's usually based on what chat wants, based on subs, resubs, all that good stuff. And this month's theme is corn food. Basically, whatever is made with corn versus potatoes. Potatoes. Potatoes? Alright, Unreal says potatoes all the way. I'm pretty versatile in what I'm able to make in regards to both of those things, because I can make both corn and potato tacos, so I win anyway. I win regardless. I can't believe that bot took your job. Damn bots taking our jobs, Nami. Well, today we're getting... Alright, let's see. Can we get the red bean for Unreal? Will it land on the bean? Corn... candy corn? Jesus, please no. No candy corn. No, sorry, no candy corn. No bean, but you did it on 5 times as many balls for the Nerf guns. So that's 15 balls added to the gun. Thank you for the balls. Hospital beds, yay. Okay, cool. This will allow us to get our hospital up and running for the city here. That way we have a... Oh, that's going to bother me greatly. Oh, that's going to bother me greatly. That's fine. We'll put you there. We'll put you there. Oh, look, just a couple of spare lungs laying on the ground. It must be RimWorld. Okay, but so it's 28 below because of the cold snap, not because it's, you know, bad here. But okay, so overall, I didn't get to the point where I wanted to have water on my ship. That way I have my own water source for showers and all that. Which is unfortunate. Let's see, stores water for use by plumbed fixtures. The water must be drained if it becomes contaminated. And it can hold up to 2,000 gallons. How big is this? Oh, that's not big at all. Okay. Okay, but do I have... I mean, I got some space toilets, but those aren't the same as, like, showers. I guess we can have a shower up here. Okay. Okay, let me show you my baguettes. I'll show you the big baguette, Nami. Only the largest baguette. Here you go. You get the long view. Here you go. Just the entire length of it, just for you, Nami. That's it. That's all you get. You just get from tip to tip. You're welcome. You're the king of ball lore, bald lore as well. It's true. All right. The cold snap killed all our plants. Look at this. Everything is just fucking dead. Okay. Alright, once these hospital beds get done, we'll get the proper animal crew on here, and then we're gonna bounce. We're gonna take everything that we can with us. Well, not everything we can. We're just going to... we're going to go into space. Bald lore sounds shiny and educational. It is. It is unfortunate though, because if you don't pay attention, it does give you time to reflect. That's a very good joke. See, because my dome is pretty shiny and it. Okay, how much chem fuel do I have? We're still rocking 750. So we have... Yeah, we have a lot of chem fuel. I still don't get why I can't go into space the way I want to. Duck 7 died because we got a cold snap apparently. The cold snap do be snapping pretty severely. Yeah, I'm gonna start dying now because of the cold. Ship anymore, so I'm trying to lighten the load for our ship, essentially. As much as I can. Where is that? There's this particular thing I can use here to... Sewage pump. A vacuum sealed sewage expulsion port for use in spacecraft when connected to a vacuum toilet. So that's just for the toilet. I just need pipes. So if I pass my pipes through here, I suppose, it'll give me all the water I need. Okay, and that should fill up our tanks here, I would think. Yep. And I'll just hold on to the water for now. I would just want to have it on board and see if this works for the sake of making it work. And of note there, that's where our pipes are. What is that? Is that a body part? Alright, Allie. Okay. Great goddess, the meta was just playing. Oh, you grew all my crops. Oh, look at all the plants. Thanks, chat. If I'd been all over it and planted my plants like I wanted to, I should have done that. Alright, we're gonna start growing potatoes. Potatoes. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to grow much here, considering how frozen solid everything gets. This will be corn. And this will be rice. Okay, so are they accumulating water? They are. Very quickly at that. So, okay, so that's good. Tanks a lot, tanks a lot. Oh, that can be going. I know you said something earlier, but I'm sorry. I'm just... Once I start rimming, it gets very, very, very busy. What are they accumulating? You'll see soon. Give me a second here to see what okay. Alright, so that does work, thankfully. Allie, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so we do have some kibble on here at least, so the animals should be able to access that food. Why is there a random lug there? These are other questions I ask myself often. Right. Where is it? Alright, let's do the science. We're running out of time. The water is accumulating as best it can. They're both getting... Yeah, so it gets to 800 liters. Let's see how this works. We haven't done it yet, so let's try and launch. Mimi participating. Nope. Nope. Mimi's in a mental state. Never mind. Mimi's keeping us from leaving. Ah, me! No, we need to go up into space. Space. Am I up? And Adam, yeah, you're fine, Cub. Yeah, you're up and doing the thing. You got your legs. You are doing swell. If I put this here, do I still get the benefit? No, it has to be in the room with it, right? So that wouldn't really work there. I need a more elegant spot for that. Sweet, finished learning how to make batteries. We need a weapon container. otherwise known as the weapon rack. That's just a weapon. Let's see, weapons cabinet. Well, and I stole your bed. It's true. Was I 20 medical yet? I don't think so, Don. You are currently at 18. Alright, so our tanks are full of water, so if we ever need water, we have that there. I need me to come back, and then we'll go see again if I can get to space. The Fembots from Austin Powers have weapon racks. Yes, they do. Indeed, that's just a fact, Kumiko. Alright, so at least some of them are going inside where it's 20 degrees instead of outside where it's 22 below. But you can't make the camel come inside. Okay. Alright, so this camp, yeah, okay, so this camp, it works for now. It's gonna do what I want it to do. We have 4 prisoner beds. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bedrooms, 8 beds. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Not enough beds yet. We still need more beds. Furniture, beds. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. Alright, I'm awake still. I'm glad, Rosa. I'm glad you're able to hang out, play some games. And ideally we'll get to have some fun. Let's add these over here. That way people have more thingies. We'll move this over here. And add another light there. Storage, weapons, yes. Apparel, yes. Items, artifacts. Huh, those are weird. Holsters, okay, that's fine. Weapons and apparel, sure. New peak update? Yeah, there could be a sand. I believe a desert map is what I heard from Franco. Is it an elephant tusk is it not a weapon? It is a weapon. It's got DPS. Why can't I? Okay, whatever. Okay, is Mimi's back? Let's fucking go. Let's see how this works. Darksmack staying behind. Starchy staying behind. Geo. Varsity. Lemon. Zemri. Narshe. Medic. Narshe. This is science. This is gonna go pretty badly, I think. But we're gonna figure it out. So we have Beta, Allie's the pilot, as is tradition. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, see what it's like. So these 7 are these are seen back, And see, at the current quality, the grav ship will be able to launch again for 1.1 days after landing. Additionally, there's a 70% chance of having a minor accident. Let's fucking go! Wait, no, I need the animals. I need to bring Radicus Prime. Is there a rat? Is there a rat left that has a name? I don't know any rats that have any that are named rats anymore. If not, you know what? We can sort that out. Surely there is. Doctor just perished. We are devoid of rats. This incarnation can stay behind, for I shall bring out a new form upon landing. Gotcha. A masterwork. Dr. Monk has created a wooden bed masterwork. Well, you know what? This is now the search for Radicus Prime. Hola, Breezy. Welcome back, Breezy. What'd it do? Breezy, you get one vote for our cooking stream if you so. I gotta do this all over again? If you so desire. Thank you again. And again, these pawns are not being, they're not being pawned off. These are taking care of this space while the spaceship flies off to do spaceship things. So hopefully things don't get a little wacky while I'm out in space trying to set up our next area. You'll still be able to take care of your pawns and all that good stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll take care of your pawns, still be able to look after them, still be able to handle all their goods and all that sort of stuff. But let's see what happens if we go up top. So that one's out of the range. Okay, so I get that, but can I go here? I can go here. It's called Lion Leg Asteroid. Vaxstone with traces of uranium ore. That's not where I wanted to go. Oh man, so I can't go. Let's go into the middle of the ocean. We could go to the middle of the ocean, but there's not much there we'll be able to land. We can come over here to the Remniburium expanse. I think I'm gonna go down south here. There was one of these nearby, but it's obviously not nearby us anymore. So we have to go way down south, down on the tip. This is Lava Lands, right? This is the opposite of Scarlands. That's just... Have we been to Scarlands? We haven't been to Scarlands. Scarlands is the most difficult thing because it's poison and everything else, right? Lion Leg Asteroid was my nickname in astronomy class. Yeah, it was. I the tip, the very tip, or close to it. Not quite on it, because the tip is poisonous, I guess. That's a tropical swamp with wild strawberry plants. Well, I mean, to be fair, I don't really need to build much here because it can be in tropical rainforest. That's fine. This one has large hills. I do like my hills large. That is a known fact. That's got tunnels. I don't want to deal with tunnels and bugs. And bugs. That's got water. We can go there. We can fish there. All right. So that'll take us further down south, at least. And I see how it works because I left a lot of valuables here, including my people. So bye. This is somewhere nice with a lot of ravenous flesh beasts. I can only hope so. What the hell is this? Oh, that's a grav ship launch. That's the island where I landed. Alright, so they're all still there, by the way. How come it's fucking... Why is it so cold here as well? Alright, so where do we want to land here? We have water there, so that's fine. That's good. We have water there. What about... I mean, we don't really need a lot of power here. We're good on power. Thankfully. We can land here, I think. Oh, I lost a thruster. That's not good. What's wrong with my thruster? Triple taco play. Ooh. Triple taco play. Hey, Ali the alligator is still with us. Fuck yeah, let's go. Wait, is that the new Radicus Prime, the alligator? By the way, perfect landing. Nailed it. Good job. Mimi's throwing up because of the landing. That's okay. Hail the gator, hail the gator. Zones. Expand allowed area. Ship. Yeah, they can be wherever they want, so what the fuck? Okay, that's fine. As you can see here, if we click back over here, look, this is the other camp. So we can actually manage this area and where our ship is. That is smooth. That's pretty nice. It is very good. That is one of the benefits of this. I don't know how it's going to work. Hey, Zemri, what's up? Zemri, you are a cannibal, super immune and tough, just like real life. You don't do skilled labor, you don't fight fires, you don't haul, you don't care, you don't socialize, but you will be very good at art, and you'll be very good at shooting. You'll be good at melee. Yeah, there are your stats. That's cool, yeah. I don't know how many times you can split it up. I'm assuming if I go up into space, I'll have 3 areas. As long as I think as long as you can build anchors, you can set down your anchors, which is pretty darn cool. I like that a lot. Does Zemri makes things and breaks things? Yes. And they're tortured artists the entire time. Okay, so that's pretty neat, but I do need to get going because of repo. Bye, YouTube. Thanks for hanging out, YouTube. Let's wrap it up.